I am here. This is X35 Earthwalker, the one true Earthwalker, the legendary internal soldier self, and welcome back to another awesome gameplay video. And today we're playing Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut. Now, most of y'all will not know this, but I definitely really enjoy Slay the Princess. I think it's an awesome game, did an excellent job. Voice acting, the narrator, the characters, the art style, everything's going on. Epic stuff. And then I learned about the Pristine Cut update was coming, or you can call it an expansion. And I did a whole gaming blog post, G-blog on my website, so you can like check that out for yourselves. I knew this was coming. Basically, the game is 35% bigger than the original version. 35%, that's over 1/3. There's 3 new chapters, some previous routes, the original routes that was in the game, the paths you could take, has been expanded, and those are bigger, so there's more options, and there's even like increased the quality of life options, so like, there's a gallery mode, so you can see what paths you've taken, what you haven't, so you can go back and find them. So it's bigger and better. So if you are a fan and enjoy Slay the Princess, then Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut is a must. And with Xbox, there's this cool little discount going on as well. So I was like, you know what? I was just going to play this by myself. I was like, let me just get a little bit of gameplay, throw it up on the channel for y'all, and enjoy the rest for myself. So y'all let me know what you think. Let's dive into it. New game. Now, my first time playing it. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Oh boy, this is great.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
The narrator is epic.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, that is quite the premise right there. I'm assuming most of y'all already know the premise of this game, but let's just get into it. And the end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing Princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending? I'm definitely not okay with the world ending. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Yeah, do I get some sort of reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
That's very mean. I know what are we talking about here.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
No more people's not the most problematic, but it is a problem nonetheless. I mean, that's very vague. You ain't giving me no... Man. You have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Sucker, I don't even know how I got here. I just pressed new game. Man. Oh gosh. They're doing a good job. Yes, let's press him on that. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it.
Think.
It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Yeah, when someone says something like that, that's cap. Alright, because my wildest imagination, because I do creative writing, I create stories. So you can imagine, I got all kinds of fictional, sci-fi, and fantasy worlds made up. For you to surpass all of that, you're going to have to be crazy. Alright, so that's cap. Alright then. Look. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say, oh dear, then maybe we'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Okay, fine. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Revolution. Ooh. Let's take a look at this one.
That's the spirit.
What? Boy!
You make your way up the short path.
No way.
You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Yeah, what's up, narrator?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Why hasn't nobody else tried this yet?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
What?
We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Voice of the hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Voice of the hero is the homie. Oh, well, we got one option. Let's just proceed to the cabin. Yes, by the way, the Pristine Cut is available on consoles as well. So if you're on Xbox, PlayStation stuff, you can jump on.
Almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Man, somebody didn't come in here with a broom. Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Well, if we're gonna kill her, we're gonna have to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement. Yo, who opened that door? We got telekinesis?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
That's the dude's catchphrase. Look at the vocabulary, man. This is well done.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Carries?
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Well, it's our basement.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I get to go, hi, just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs. Oh, I can just be like, hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Yeah, that's too confident of a voice. Yeah, I wouldn't trust her. Right off the rip.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the
Why
princess.
is she looking at me like that?
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Man, she a bit too cocky, man. What? No way. Why would you even think that? She'll just be like, yo, the blade in your hand. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk, still your nerves to step forward. I was like, okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Apparently.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
That isn't a good idea. Why?
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare.
Narrator, don't you sound controlling now.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Who's us? My dude, he's speaking on my behalf now. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna tie my grip. I ain't shook you.
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
Why I face like that
tighten
now?
your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Why?
You step forward. Your grip on the blade.
Look at her face.
You seal your resolve.
She's not amused. She's not amused. She's like, really? You coming closer? Like, what is this, JoJo? Hold up.
Oh,
I've never watched JoJo.
no talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
When someone talks like that, it means either A, they bluff, or B, they got a plan. Like, you come close, you about to stab, she, like, you know, dodges to the left, wraps a chain around your hand, pulls you in, break your arm, and then she stabbing you with your own blade. Like, something like that. You gotta take her seriously at that point. You have to take her seriously. Yeah, I don't trust her. Keep your guard up.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be scared of her. I'm not gonna have any doubt. Are you sure she's not armed? I mean, unless she's got a shotgun under that dress of hers. I'm sorry, can we just talk? No. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Fine, then I guess we're at an impasse. Squint at the princess while holding on to the blade. Fine, then I guess we're at an impasse. What? What conversation is this? Or just slay the princess. This is fine, I'm not talking to you. I think this might be the opportunity to just rush in and just do the strike. This is fair though. Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade. I'm just gonna hit slay the princess and let's see what happens. Go for it!
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Why is she looking for real serious? Fist up everything. She dodged me, and my hand looking like, man, I'm pterodactyl. Look at that claw. Why do I need a knife when I got nails like that? Slash her. Well, looks like this is bad.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
How strong is she?
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Fractured with one punch. I'm gonna sign her up for some mixed martial arts.
Holy shit, that hurts!
You can feel that?
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again.
Yo, look at that kick!
And her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Yeah, how are we losing to a lady in a dress, and we got a knife, and we got dinosaur scales? Whatever.
We can still turn this around.
Give up. Finish the job. Flee. I'll lock her in the big. Flee? Nah. My street cred. Nah. Will the orcs flee? Nah. I'm just gonna finish the job, which means probably gonna die. If I give up, she'll be like, alright, let's talk this out. Like, let's finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each
Wow.
other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me?
He's like, wait a minute, what now? Oh god.
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
Not America. If you're a good enough fighter, you can bang with him.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there?
Oh dear.
If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
She hit me so hard she caused internal bleeding. Yeah, this is the real princess. Like Princess Peach better watch out. This chick right here, she's something else. Street Fighter, sign her up. DLC character for Street Fighter 6.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
So she's faster than me, basically. Because she struck me first, even though I'm guessing I'm bigger, so I have better range, and I got a knife, but her fist connect with me first. Wow.
Oh.
That it?
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
I mean, it's a good scrap. I mean, an orc would appreciate it.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
Such good narration.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
What?
do you really think this is the end?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, I slayed the princess, so the world is saved, right? That's what the narrator said. Chapter 2. The Adversary.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
We're
is a
back here
cabin.
again.
And in the basement of that cabin,
Man, look at the
is a
shading on them
princess.
trees. The
You're
adversary.
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Man, you said that last time. I slayed her. I get a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? She's gonna kill me again. Ah! Oh, sorry. Proceed to the cabin. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? Yeah.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
You've never heard of divine power and resurrections, clearly. But in this world, I guess, in this fictional world, you stay dead. But I did kill her, so narrator, are you lying or you a different narrator?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
What exactly are you?
That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Voice of the stubborn? Who are you?
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this did happen. Man, I'm reading it. I see the word, but I'm reading it my own way. All of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? I mean, you're one of those very question-filled people.
Very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No, I slayed the princess. I took the knife from the table, went down there, said hi, came in there, and I went straight for the kill. Like, I didn't really hesitate. It was more like, yeah, I'm here to slay you, and you really think that's gonna work? They're coming closer. And he said, don't drop the blades. I tightened my grip, got close, and attacked. I did what you said. Man.
We did our best with the information we were given. And we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
What's with the accent?
It sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Then tell me what they are.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
That's a good question, to be real.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
So he's clearly insinuating that it's the latter and not the former, that I went to another world. And if that's the case, well, if the princess is slayed, then the world doesn't end. So wouldn't the people in the last world, if there was a last world, wouldn't they be fine? Just throwing it out there.
Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters.
I disagree.
I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Okay, let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Don't tell me what to do. You're the narrator. We hit each other last time. How can I make sure that doesn't happen? Oh, that's not a good one. What she did last time around was beat me to death. Well, hey, I fought back. You better paint a good image. To quote you from last time, she's just a princess. Why was she strong to beat me to death with her bare hands? Oh, that's a good one.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, if I run into a lady at Tesco's or Walmart who could bust my ribs and bones with just a bare fist, I'm never gonna stop thinking about her. What does he mean? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? That's a good one, actually.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
And see, that alone, plus some other stuff will make me not trust the narrator at that point. First of all, people locked her in the basement. She's strong enough to bust ribs and bones with fists. What people put her... Oh, unless you have a musket. Then you shot her and put her in the basement, but she ain't bleeding. Into the path in the woods. This is clearly not just a path. Whatever, bro. Am I in Albuquerque? Like, where am I? Michigan? Russia? I don't know.
Oh, this is maddening. Why do you keep asking questions?
Because I want to ask questions. A wise person asks questions. What's the stubborn? You better shut up.
There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here.
I agree. So voice it here is the homie.
Sure there is. It's wasting time and energy that would be better spent fighting.
There you go fight. You have locked away. Why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? That's a good question.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Special. So there's something. Well, I mean, look at us. We had dinosaur scales and claws, like a, you know, a Dinoicus.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Would you? That doesn't make sense now. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know.
Need to know.
Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. What else would we even need to know? We've got all the reason we need for a rematch. Exactly. The less you know about her, the better.
The less you know about her. Yeah, she's special. Alright, that's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
The world is waiting for nothing. The world doesn't even know what's going on. Everybody going about their day, going to their jobs and stuff. I could just turn around and leave. Let's just proceed to the captain.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah.
She will lie,
Okay.
she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
You said it last time.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, she didn't lie to me last time. For real, she straight up just
Are you sure
banged
about
on me.
that?
She banged on me, bro.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
I actually just love the vocabulary in the narration, man. It's so good.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal.
I'm not.
Let's just get on with it already.
Let's get in there. Yo, is that knife there? This time, how about you give me a sword? I clearly need a 6-foot-long
The
blade.
is tighter than its exterior would suggest.
What the?
Its cold stone walls press in on
Stone
you,
walls?
as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar.
Altar?
A pristine blade perched on its edge.
Yeah, everything's different. It's stone instead of wood. There's a black iron altar. Black iron as well. Somebody got money. And there's a mirror.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense.
Oh, shut
You
up.
haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. The world is depending on you.
You say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
So he can't see it.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
I care! I care about whether I'm being lied to.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes.
I am!
Mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
You know, he either can't see it or he's lying. I think he can't see it. If I approach the mirror, I can still take the blade, right? Let me take the blade first, just in case. I'm gonna need that.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
And now let's approach the mirror, yeah.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Oh, screw you, mate. I saw the mirror.
It was there a second ago.
It was.
Now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
And now it's gone, so he sees it. 3 of us sees it, dude. Alright, let's just get in there. Man, who designed that door, though?
The door to the basement.
Yeah, this place is so different.
Revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor.
Sulfuric?
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Nah. Yeah, everything's so different.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Keyword is fierce now.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Notice that the text is solid like red now instead of like the pink that was before.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Yeah, it's worse.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
How is princess? Like, whoa, whoa.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final
Oh
step,
my goodness.
the form of the princess comes into view.
Oh,
A
wow.
large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
We got less space. She's bigger, stronger, muscled up. And those freaking horns? That dress does not suit her. She's built for combat. Nah. In a tight corner like this? Nah, I don't want this.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
That's what I'm saying. She-Hulk.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
So she knows what's going on.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Look at that smile, though. That's a good drawing.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I hope you all heard of that, Mr. Narrator. This is different than last time, but last time definitely happened. Yeah, I'm gonna know that.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you. For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
Don't get tested with me, man. It's not about... First of all, there's no flukes. It's not about, oh, let's just pretend. This is 4 people confirming what happened, bro. That's how some people be like, you know. All the evidence in the world, still won't believe. Like atheists. Give them all the evidence you want, they still just choose not to. Whatever, man.
Are you okay?
No!
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die. Parallel! Okay, so this parallel universe. Do it. You look different. So, you do remember me? I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but how the 2 of us... I think the 2 of us have a few things to unpack first. Like how we're both still alive. I don't think she cares. I'm seeing you since last time, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye! Turn around and leave. Man, she just gonna, like, knee me in the back, like falcon kick or something. Like, you know, or flying high kick. I'm gonna say you look different.
You look exactly the same.
Oh no. So she can change, I don't. Oh gosh. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
It's 3 minutes of my life. Yo,
See?
girl, chill.
She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to box. I'm not gonna say any of that other stuff. Maybe when I do another like path down the line, I'll do that. But I'm not doing that. I don't decide what I'm doing yet. No. turn around and leave us saying anything. Like, I don't think she'll ever accept that. I think we just got a box. I think we just got a straight up box. Let's attack the princess.
Finally
Oh,
ready
gosh.
to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
She's excited.
Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Well, maybe just stop in here.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood.
So not deep enough.
But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
I mean, honestly, as a regular princess, she was breaking our ribs. Now that she's bigger and stronger, dinosaur-like or demon-like, of course she's gonna win that one.
You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
Oh no.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Because we're down already.
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you?
Look at the fire muscle.
That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
I try to.
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
Man, she giving me a lesson right now. Is this some anime?
So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Well, my rib busted, lady. Can you give me a moment?
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win.
This world.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
I'm not gonna lie, bleeding her out seems good, but she seems too bulky and strong. Like she could like take more. I don't think I think we gotta get a vital organ. We need to open out maneuver, strike at her heart head on. You know what? Let's just strike at her heart. Let's see what the stomach sells us. Then we know hero. Because I do like the idea, but I just feel like we need to get a vital organ.
If that's your plan, then that's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more.
What, in a straight line?
You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm.
Oh no.
She grins at you from behind her guard.
Oh no.
Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
But she's stronger than us!
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Keep pushing or unlaunch the blade and attack her from a different angle. If I pull out the blade and you have to pull backwards motion, she'll just swing her arm and like do like a martial arts back fist and she'll just knock us out. I have to keep pushing at this point. Alright, stop it. Let's see what you got.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Oh no. Yeah, no, she enjoying this too much.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
Silently continue pushing. Unlaunch the blade. Silently continue pushing.
Yes, you're right. We don't even need to talk about it.
Uh-oh.
Your balance
gosh.
is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee.
Oh no, we're dead.
It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
Oh gosh.
We're fine.
Oh, sucker, do you feel this?
But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor.
I don't have my weapon now.
I said we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened.
My goodness, but our endurance stats has gone up.
You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
Oh no.
You forgot this.
Wow.
She tosses it at your
She wants it to be a fair fight. Well, it's not even fair. Why don't you jump in the gun a little here? We each died once. That doesn't mean we're immortal. Were you being metaphorical when you said that nothing exists outside of us? There's more to the world than just this cabin. I saw trees and everything on my way here. Don't you want to be free though? Isn't there more to life than waking up, chained in the basement, fighting to the death in an endless loop? Actually, I think I'm done fighting you. I don't think it's helpful either of us. Pick up the blade and attack her again. Oh, let's just keep up the fight. We're committed!
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow.
Well, look where I stabbed, so that's if that gets the heart, then we good. She's just gonna kill me again as well.
Does that mean we're dead? Or rather, about to be dead. As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs.
Oh, bye.
You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and it's over. It's finally over.
The way he said that.
No, it's not. We're just getting started. But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that.
So we did save the world.
Are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Get up!
Wait, no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet.
So
Alive.
So the voices do have an impact on us. They can like boost or based on whatever mentality they have, because he's the voice of the stubborn. He's not giving up. He's like the anime character.
Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over.
Yo, he for real believing
What
himself.
about her? The blade went right through her heart. What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine. No, she's dead. She has to be... No!
Oh my gosh! That is creepy and done well.
Right. We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
He cussing.
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
So the voice guy, the stubborn, he just wants to fight. That's it.
The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
Yeah, I think it's because our character believes she's fine.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet. You know what to do. Again!
Oh my gosh.
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that?
That's a good point.
All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all.
True.
Oh, we just missed her heart. Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything?
We don't even know if he's all-knowing.
I never said I knew everything.
Yeah, there's nothing. He hasn't said he's all-knowing. That's one thing, and he clearly isn't because he couldn't see the mirror. So he didn't know that the mirror was there unless he was lying about it. Close to untethering. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah.
Nothing. It means nothing. I shouldn't have said that.
No, narrator, you. Wow, he capping.
But you did say it, so it means something. Oh, stop bickering over nothing. Our destiny is right in front of us. Pick up the blade and go to her.
Still stabbed in the heart, though. What, we're gonna behead her?
Okay, fine. That is what I meant by untethering. Do you hear him rambling on about destiny? He's lost the thread, and if you lose the thread, you won't be able to save the world. And what is that supposed to mean?
Like the voice of the stubborn is another force.
I don't have to answer that, and I'm not going to answer that.
Oh, he's putting his foot down.
Why the bloody hell not?
Man, he's 10 toes down.
Because right now, there's still a razor-thin chance that you're able to get your act together. There are patterns of thought out there that beg to be finished, but once you finish them, that's it. They change everything. There's no going back, and if I say anything else, you're going to finish one of those thoughts.
Thoughts?
What?
The princess can't die. Oh my goodness, lie. The princess can die. Oh, so it's based on It's based on forts. It's based on forts. If I say, because it's supposed to, look, say the princess can't die. If I say that, it basically means it's like in this story, she's therefore unkillable. She regenerates or whatever. If I say the princess can die, maybe there's a chance that she actually can die again. Because he said it's not over. That what we believe is not over. She came back. I'm not gonna say the princess can't die, but I'm not even going to think it. Lie. If I say the princess can die, but that's just a lie, that means I don't believe that. So it's between these two. So I'm not going to say the princess can't die. I'm not even going to think it. But if I say it, does that mean it's so? The princess can die. That means I don't believe it, because I know I'm lying. I'm gonna say this one.
But you did think it, didn't you? I tried, you know. I tried very hard to make this work.
Narrator, you're losing it.
I don't like that resignation. Are you sure we can't just unthink it? Yes, like I said, I'm afraid some thoughts can't be unthought. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to pour myself a stiff drink. If I'm going to see the end of everything, I'd rather not be sober. So I was right. Why are all of you so glum? This is perfect, isn't it? We get to experience greatness and battle and triumph forever.
That's not what we want, Stubborn.
But I think it was the stubborn one who said, your destiny awaits, right?
The stubborn one. He knows the name.
No, hold on. There has to be
She waiting for us.
What if we just leave her down here? What if we run away? What if we convince her not to end the world?
Not to, or to not end the world? Oh well.
You can't reason with her. Ending the world is her fundamental nature. It's not a decision she can flip on and off. It is her.
Oh, we're learning so much. It is hers. So she's the end?
And what exactly can't we leave her down here? Because all it would do is stall the inevitable. And what's wrong with stalling?
Hey, in some games, like real-time strategy games, stalling is useful.
Oh, there's plenty wrong with stalling. The end is still the end, and I'd rather face mine head on.
Oh,
you mopey ass. Why did you even ask us to slay her if it was going to end like this?
well, because we did mess it up.
Because it didn't have to end like this. If you don't mind, I'd rather not spend everyone's last moments arguing with you. It's time. Yes, I suppose it is. If we fight her forever, then maybe she can't end the world. Maybe everything can still work out. I guess we'll just have to see how things play out.
Yo, the hero is very optimistic.
Don't you get it? You don't have to shuffle your feet. What comes next is going to last forever.
I make the rules. It just says join your adversary.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet.
Uh-oh.
Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other.
Uh-oh.
Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs,
gosh.
stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your
You
bearings.
hear the pace?
You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage. And then we get up.
It just says get up.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
Oh no. What happened to your neck? Slay the princess. There's nothing else I can do.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows.
Ooh, look at that one. She stomps at you.
And sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment.
Look at those guts. Claw, bite, Gears of War curb stomp. Man, she twists my arm in that one.
And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
He's getting crazy. He went quieter.
We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it?
Tell that to my arm.
Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Did we do this?
Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything.
Well, we're not sure.
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
Stubborn is obsessed, so we don't listen to him. Our body slumps.
I feel so... tired.
Well, we have been brawling all night. Isn't this what we wanted? Just you and me forever. Are you okay? We ended the world, didn't we? Everything's gone. We've been fighting for a long time. You should rest. What the? 1,000 hands. And then Crystal. You don't have the opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away, and there's something else in her stead. The
She's
mirror.
gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I don't know, man.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Well, don't panic, dude. I think I'm supposed to look at it. I don't know where she went. I don't know how we even go about looking for her.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
It's like it's mocking us.
Stubborn. I'm done with you. The narrator's gone.
He is. Does that mean the world
Yeah,
ended?
this looks like a bunch of like rabble.
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
Unless we're unaffected by events that happens to the world. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Stubborn, shut up. Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Hero, it's gonna be alright. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
What is he feeling? Final. He feels something we don't. You're gonna be alright, hero. I've got you. Gaze. Reach forward, they're gone. But the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Yeah, we're definitely like a monster of some sort. Some sort of thing. A shade. It's you. You are alone in a place that's empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Fire or hands? You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
There's nothing fragile about that one. What is? What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Vessel, what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
So you're lights in the empty city. Well, yes, I'm a person.
A person, a set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person.
Because she's saying I'm definitely, it's like they said, I'm special.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
So we're being nerfed, like held back, restrained. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a bold heart.
So that's your perspective from that experience of that vessel.
Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
They're out of there. I don't want her back. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know what about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay. That's a good question, but were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yes, it does matter. It does matter. Better is the ending of a thing than the beginning thereof. I think that's could be Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 8, I think. You speak in circles. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Well, things that exist outside of a world. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
So she doesn't know the narrator.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
See, it's a space. So why are you saying, well, if the world ended, how are we still talking? If we're in a space, it's separate. It could be another dimension. Are you what sent me to say? So she doesn't know the narrator, so she's not what sent me. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
She just knows that they exist. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Longing. So longing for me, but you're also sad about me. But there's hope. So like a choice that has to be made. No, you can keep her. Destroy your body, attack the entity. I'm not gonna try that. Are you what sent me? No. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
So what? Destiny type thing?
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
That's probably what the narrative is panic about. It's about what you're thinking, what you believe. That's what does it.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
I'm just scared I'll find a way to kill you. How much will I forget? How many more pieces do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was gonna slay the princess, stop from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remove.
Not always. If I help you, yeah.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
So she doesn't know. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Oh. And then I'll make my pieces at the time. Okay.
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry.
So it'll be
hollow.
pointless. We'll just sit there forever. I'm not going back. Just wait. Okay. Make me forget and bring a new perspective.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
She asks.
You won't.
And you die. Oh, so now I die. So this is not the end. Chapter 1. Oh, just got achievement. This is a bold heart. Bring the adversary
You're
to
on
her.
a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, no. Alright guys, that was my first little round. I'll leave that one there. Obviously there's more options and things that we could have done there. Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut. Like I said, you guys like the game? Go and check it out. There's much more going on, and this went longer than I thought, but hey, games like this, they do got that length to it. So, have an awesome day guys in regards to what's going on. Make sure to do the Earthwalk, and I'll see you guys around.